Sins of the Past, Chapter 12. Related Warriors at the President's Office. Okay. Alright, as a triple threat team arrive on American soil, then immediately directed to the President's office for a surprise of their careers, a woman approaches them. Lady Deadly-Size says, "The President will now see you. I ask and tell you three what goes in this room. Doesn't leave the room, understand? Otherwise, die where you stand." Trigger Happy says, "So it's that important to kill for?" And Lady Deadly-Size, "Yes, it's important you understand your warning." They walk towards the presidential office along the hallways that connect to reaching towards a designated room. And as Sai opens the presidential office, Lady Deadly-Size says, "Mr. President, I present you the arrivals from Israel." President of the United States, "Close the door." Lady Deadly-Size says, "Yes, Mr. President, shall I leave the room?" President of the United States says, "No, I need you to witness everything." Lady Deadly-Size says, "Yes, sir." President of the United States says, "I need you people to listen to what kind of trouble we're in." As a triple threat team look at one another and wonder, the President brings out a mysterious object, then a holograph messenger. President of the United States says, "Listen to this." The machine has static at first, then clears up. Empress Swan Rose says, "Greetings, my name is Impressional Swan Rose. I come from a home world star similar to yours, with the same exact problems as you encountered to keep peace. I am looking for someone that is on your homeworld star, meaning planet. This is my fugitive." As everybody sees her unique keyboard, which looked like a folding fan that changed appearances into an airless communications device, the picture comes out and at last a face. Empress Swan Rose says, "As you visualize, we have been on the lookout for a very long time. We need this Malian, meaning man, brought to justice. I wish not to use force, but if I must to apprehend by force, so be it. This fugitive is dangerous and sharing technology that your home world star is not ready for. If I find out you are keeping him away from us, you will be eliminated with no remorse. Please, I implore you to give him up." Emperor Dragon Tiger says, "I am the great Imperial Dragon Tiger." Imperial, so almost like saying imperial, so it's like saying Imperial, I guess you could say. Imperial Dragon Tiger, I am a great general that keep fugitives like this here, what you visualize, held for imprisonment. He escaped by taking one of our cruiser ships to your homeworld star. Also, one of my officials that let him escape is no longer with us. I want him with his life accumulation intact. Life accumulation in their standards, meaning the life you accumulated since birth, or expired. Expired in their terms means dead and so forth. By my hands only, not yours. Do you understand me? Empress Swan Rose says, "Eternity, be kind to them. They are similar to us." Emperor Dragon Tiger says, "I request a duel from your most wanted list as follows. These two are considered dangerous throughout your homeworld star. I want them in my grasp as well as a challenge, but most importantly, my fugitive." Empress Swan Rose says, "We wish no harm to your homeworld star, and I will visit and discuss matters with your with your planet, Imperial or Impressional, whoever is in charge of her homeworld star after this message is heard. With that in mind, take this warning considerably." The machine has static again and shuts off. President of the United States says, "You three dealt with the related warriors. I know because you were caught on our satellites that have captured pictures of you fighting them on your way out of Israel, and then two of them disappear from our grid completely. What do you know? Explain yourselves quickly." Last Paris says, "We almost had the related warriors. We were wondering why they were in Israel in the first place." Bullseye says, "They somehow vanished and crashed our new advanced chopper." Trigger Happy says, "What do you want us to do?" President of the United States says, "You four are going to Russia, Uzbekistan immediately." Bullseye says, "What for?" President of the United States says, "Look, I understand our two countries clash with one another every now and then. I need your help in obtaining these individuals. Also, there will be an announcement according to my secret officials. You go there to these coordinates and act fast." As the president gives them the location, President of the United States says, escort them out and get ready to leave. You have less than an hour to get dolled up. You're going to a party and make sure this will not be a war. I have NASA working on this unidentified objects that come towards Earth. Leave at once. Off for leave, the president's office. Sai contacts her best friend, and as well they have served together in their training. As a hollow intro messenger connects the call, finally she picks up, which can be in any device such as a watch or anything else to blend according to the missions given. As Trigger Happy notices her contact visual, which looked like as though a transparent screen in midair from the communication device. Panther's Pride says yes. Lady Deathly Sigh, hey, it's me, Sigh. Panther's Pride says, what is it? Lady Deadly Sigh says, I need you to meet me at this location that I just sent you. Panther's Pride said, I see. What should I bring? Lady Deadly Sigh says, a very expensive dress and the works. Panther's Pride says, you need me on another one of your missions again? I don't want to be yelled from the president again from our last mess. Lady Deadly Sigh says, don't worry, this time you're with me, it's okay. Panther's Pride said, okay, I'll bring everything. I will meet you there in an hour. Lady Deadly Sigh says, thanks, see you there and we'll explain everything. Panther's Pride says, oh, I know you will, no problem. Sins of the Past, Chapter 13, Related Warriors, on the presidential plane. As the four are on their way to Uzbekistan, Russia, they talk about what might happen in their future and possibly death. As the men are already dressed for the occasion, the two women are at the back changing clothes and making themselves beautiful for the main event, not to mention hiding their special weapons from the naked eye. Last pair was about to take a peek at the two ladies until a hollow intracellular messenger came on unannounced. The two men quickly jump out of their seats and salute the Chief Master Ops, and were ready to listen what was about to be said. Bullseye had gotten out the airless keyboard to clear up the channel for clarity after the salute was given. Red Military Chief Master Ops says, attention soldiers, I have my Red Military troops heading to your destination. I hope to God you arrive back safely. Lady Deadly Sigh says, I have a question that is on all our minds. Red Military Chief Master Ops says, go ahead, Sigh. Lady Deadly Sigh says, what of from our most wanted list, the Related Warriors? That have been on our list for many years. Red Military Chief Master Ops says, what about them? Do you think they might show up there? Lady Deadly Sigh says, affirmative. Red Military Chief Master Ops says, I see your point. What about you three? What do you think? Last pair says, you mean to tell me you guys have trouble from the two like we did? Red Military Chief Master Ops says, affirmative, soldier. Bullseye says, how long have you had these people on your list? Red Military Chief Master Ops, over 10 years tops, maybe 15 at the most. Bullseye says, that's a long time. Why haven't you caught them? Red Military Chief Master Ops, one of our own almost had them. When she came back, having lost everything, she felt exiled from us and has never been the same ever since. Bullseye says, what went on? Red Military Chief Master Ops says, she went to Japan and capturing them, but invaded and killed over thousands of troops who were undercover. Not to mention the president almost got assassinated by these two women. Bullseye says, are you sure they wanted your president's head? If they did, they would have already done it. From what you're telling me, it sounds like these women have had a lot of experience eliminating their opponents. Red Military Chief Master Ops says, we had considered that as well. We don't have all the facts of those women and their intentions. Last pair says, what does your president feel about them? Red Military Chief Master Ops says, he didn't feel as though his life was in danger, according to his statement, after they escaped, almost being captured. Yet they disappeared before our very own eyes. We couldn't explain it ourselves. Trust me when I tell you this, we're still figuring out on how they left without a trace. Bullseye says, I wonder how they do that, just to disappear into thin air. Red Military Chief Master Ops says, we're not sure what kind of technology they have. Last pair says, do you have anything on them like DNA? Red Military Chief Master Ops says, no, unfortunately. Red Lady Deadly Sigh says, looks like you boys have your work cut out for you. Don't get caught up in their beautiful faces. Last pair says, I don't think that will happen. Lady Deadly says, I know what I'm telling you. They kill men by using their looks. Bullseye says, sounds like your ex-wife, you asked me, right, Prayer? Red Military Chief Master Op says, a lot of our exes in general have that effect on men everywhere. As the three men laugh a little bit, Cy and Trigger heard the comment and whispered amongst themselves. Trigger Happy says, I hope those women tenderize them a little. Lady Deadly Sigh says, no, you don't mean that. Even though we both know who gets everything in the end. Trigger Happy says, yeah, true. The two women laugh at their remark. Red Military Chief Master Op says, all right, gentlemen, ladies, I leave you to your preparations ahead of you. May God bless you on your mission. He hangs up. The men are wondering of the message that the Chief Master Ops had said. Last prayer says, women that kill men based on beauty. Bullseye says, hey, vanity has no limits, you should know. Last prayer says, I'm grateful I keep myself busy with work and a one-night stand here and there on my way on my travels. Bullseye says, where do you find the time for your pleasure on the go? Last prayer says, exactly, on the go is the correct way of putting that statement. As last prayer laughs at all the moments on the go, Bullseye says, maybe I should try that. I can't believe my ears and what you men talk about. Last prayer says, come on, Trigger, you know how we do and roll with the flow. Don't get mad at us for it. Don't get mad at us for it. Bullseye says, we're men after all, Trigger. We don't have a pause on our sexual frustrations like you women do. Lady Deadly Sigh says, I hope you guys are careful. Men like you might have triggered these women to start killing men in general. Trigger Happy says, I think Prayer and Bullseye, they're like women that play rough. Am I right, boys? Both of them say at the same time, hell yeah. Trigger Happy says, told you. Lady Deadly Sigh says, why is that? I know I'm opening something our ears are going to regret. I just wanted to know more or less what men like you get out of it. Bullseye says, oh man, where to start? Sex is great. Last prayer says, yes, sex is fantastic. What else is there? Trigger Happy says, figures you guys wouldn't know a real woman. Lady Deadly Sigh says, so let me get this right. You like women that play rough because of great sex. Is there anything else besides that? Last prayer and Bullseye think for a moment, and then they both say, no. Last prayer says, what did you expect? I'm always working, no time for a relationship. Trigger Happy and Deadly Sigh give each other a look as though I hope you guys get beat up just a little bit. Bullseye, you guys almost ready yet? Then Lady Deadly Sigh says, not yet. Trigger Happy says, so who's going out with whom? Lady Deadly Sigh says, I got that taken care of. I'll take on Prayer there and you can have Bullseye. Trigger Happy says, careful, you know what he is by admitting what he wants. Lady Deadly Sigh says, that's okay, I've handled worse. As they both laugh, the pilot says over the intercom, pilot says, we're about 5 minutes from the destination. Also, you will be in a limo the rest of the way. And get ready for landing. Before get ready.